Hello everyone, my name is Tori Fussell and today is July the 11th and I'm your WOD coach for the day. And Brian and I are actually at No Limits training in Dallas, Texas at corporate, and we are receiving some phenomenal training from some of our amazing corporate staff and leadership. And one of the guest speakers today was actually Brian Dodge. And one of his very, very impactful and powerful statements that he made today was those who focus on how end up working for those who focus on why, which I think is a very, very powerful and important statement that says a lot about the business that we work in. And so what the way I kind of look at that is the why. Those who focus on how end up working for those who focus on why. And so when you're helping someone, and when you originally start, you have to clearly define what your purpose is. Once you find a purpose that just pulls at your heartstrings and just tears you up, you will be willing to do whatever it takes, and you will be willing to make whatever sacrifices you have to make in order to achieve what you're trying to achieve, so your purpose is clearly defined. That statement that Brian makes of those who focus on how end up working for those who focus on why just goes to show you that if your purpose is strong enough, you're going to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. You're going to continue to work hard at it. You may not get it in 1 year. You may work hard and get it in 3 years. But the question is, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? And what kind of work are you willing to put in? Is your purpose strong enough to make you do all those things? And so once you have defined that, and once you have able to help your team define that, then you have to help them very, very quickly. Help them be the leader that they're seeking out, that will help to mentor them and to help them with their purpose. So again, you're caring about their why and not how's this going to happen and how's that going to happen. And instead, you're working on their why they're doing Advocare, their purpose. You're helping them achieve their purpose. And so one of the biggest things that they talked about today in all of the training is helping them win quickly, meaning in the first 24 to 48 hours, who do you know that we can talk to now? And I know that we're guilty of it because we've gotten people going in the business, clearly defined their purpose, and then said, okay, go make a list of this and go make a list of that, and then, thinking that you're going to jump on that. And the answer is right then, once you've clearly defined their purpose with them, is to say, okay, who do you know? Who can we talk to now? And immediately start helping them win. Then you're working on the why instead of the how. Not how are you going to get to gold or ruby or emerald, or how are you going to do that, but why are you doing it? And if your why is strong enough, you're going to help others with their why and what it is that they're trying to accomplish. And then tied to your purpose, and I know I'm guilty, and as probably a lot of us are, is you get distracted. There are so many things that come up in life that just pull you away. And I think for us, what I have found is through the personal growth and development that our leadership continues to pour into us, is that setting goals is imperative. And it's just simply just not an option. Today, I was listening to some of the speakers, and they were sharing that goals are responsibility. It's your responsibility to set goals. And I know from our standpoint, oftentimes, as soon as we really start to set that goal and measure it, is when we start to achieve those goals. You cannot hit a target that doesn't exist. And so that's your accountability, that target, and you measuring that, and is how you define your progress that you're making. If your purpose is strong enough, you're going to continue to move towards your target. You're going to continue to move towards the goals that you've set. Every single time we set a goal and start to really measure with laser focus, whether it be, an incentive trip or getting on the national leadership team, qualifying for No Limits, getting to gold, and then 3-star gold, whatever it is that we have continued to set our eye on that target and measure, and not just, oh yeah, I'd like to get to that point. Speak it, write it, and constantly focus on it and measure your success, and you will win. So Brian Dodge had a very powerful statement that hit very close to home to me. And again, he said, those who focus on how end up working for those who focus on why. So if your why and your purpose is big enough and strong enough, then you have no other option to succeed. Set your goal and work towards that goal. Thanks.